Eli Havivi, Havivi Eli.
I remember the day that they paved the roads, and one of the kids was weeping the entire day because they ruined her camp by paving over the roads.
Who would be nostalgic about the mud? I mean, it was horrible that first year.
I loved it. Sliding down where the amphitheater is now to get actually down to the Beit Am.
It just filled me up with such pride. It's been really wonderful watching Ramah grow.
You know, we evolve as we need to, and paving of the roads is one piece of that, but there's a lot to it.
Welcome to Ramah Darom. Welcome to first day of camp.
We talk about the very first summer as a miracle of God, that people had a place to sleep, which was in question, a place to eat, which we didn't for the first few days. It was a total balagan, and, you know, it's really a miracle.
Those first few summers, I think one of the life skills that I learned the most was crisis management.
Absolutely.
It rained a lot, and we learned that the Kikar is going to flood when it rains. Okay, that's very interesting. What are we going to do now? One thing after another was like, okay, how are we going to manage?
I tell stories in my Hebrew school that I run now, stories that I developed over years of doing Harkaot.
Those are invaluable. You want to talk about an internship for life, deep impact for the sake of our students who are working for us.
We equip them with the skills to ask questions and to listen and to observe.
Learning to deal with kids and how to manage problems.
You have people looking out for each other. Get outside themselves and really open up their hearts.
Those skills that I learned at camp, I still use today.
There's nothing better than the camp experience.
One of the neatest things about Ramah Darom is that every year new, cool, exciting stuff will be added to make it fun for everyone.
We continued to grow. We grew in numbers, but also really grew in the depth of the experience. And it really took our music program to the next level.
There was a lot of responsibility on our shoulders when we made choices to do things a certain way. And we used to have the saying, you know, you do it once at school and twice it's a tradition. So everything from the camp song, which was the standard Ramah song, until Joanna Tolkien changed it.
Joanna was singing the Pete Rananu song, and we had no idea what to do with it. And we all said, we should make up a dance to this. And we just started sort of lassoing around. And I came back 15 years later to a camp of 800 kids lassoing around doing the same exact thing, and so you don't even realize how ingrained they become.
Now you look at Havdalah, which was nothing like it is now.
Nothing's better than Havdalah.
Totally. What does Ramah Darom do right with Havdalah? The whole camp comes together. It is that shift from Shabbat into the rest of the week.
There is this moment of community release where they can just be themselves.
You felt part of something that was so much larger than yourself.
I could just like go crazy at Havdalah and dance with my friends and like not really care about literally anything else.
It cannot be replicated anywhere else.
It's just a stamp of the strength of the entire community.
It's honestly beautiful because we all start with that one thing in common, that we're all Jewish. But every summer I feel more connected. I love being able to bring home new traditions.
Ramah has been the basis for their Jewish identity.
If I didn't go to camp, I wouldn't have met so many important people in my life. Hanging out with your friends, like playing cards or literally anything. It makes the place feel like nothing else just because you're with those people.
It is all coming back to relationships. You are in the bubble. You never want it to disappear or pop.
Our friends would say, don't your kids get homesick? And I would say, no, they come home and they're camp sick.
I remember vividly sitting down in my parents' kitchen and saying to them that I want to pursue a career doing this. From that moment on, it was all about how am I going to keep that camp spirit in my life.
That utter joy that you feel when you are jumping out of your car or running off the bus and into the arms of people that feel like your brothers and sisters, and also the agony you feel when you say your goodbyes. It's not Jewish summer camp, it's Ramah Darom.